So I had a couple of situations where I came up with some transition on the fly, and I didn't have the other track I wanted to use.
Yeah.
But I found it on Beatsource, and I could make that right here, right there. So
amazing.
So that's one great thing, and the other thing, it's of course some of the requests that I would like to play. Like people come to me and they ask about some songs that I don't have. It's a great, like, just to connect, search them and play it for them. Like I had a situation in club where I played for the first time. It was in the middle of the summer, and it was like the hottest weekend of all the summer in Poland right here, and we had no COVID restrictions, so like everything was opened during summer. So all the people went to the beaches, to the rivers, like to the lakes and stuff like that, and nobody came to any club. Like all the clubs were empty.
Oh my God.
And I was playing in one of the clubs for the first time, and it was like a month or 2 weeks after this club opened, so barely anyone even knew about it. So there were like two VIPs rented by some people that just knew the owners, and they came to they came to the party. So what can I do? Like, I don't know them. They don't know me. So what can I do? I will play every single song that they will ask for, right? So they were just coming up to me, play this, play that, play this. And I didn't have like half of the songs they were asking. So I just connected to Beatsource, and Beatsource just saved me back then. And I got great opinion. Because they knew the owners. And they were like, "Oh my God, you're such a great DJ! You have all the songs, and you are not refusing to play them. Like, we will tell the owner that you're a great DJ." Like, that was super cool. So that was all thanks to Beatsource.
Nice.
But then the other story from that club is that I came back, and the owner was on that second night, and he didn't like my DJing, so that was weird.
That's called the life of a DJ. No, you can't please everyone.
So the friends of the owners like my DJing, but the owners didn't like my DJing. So that was only 2 parties I played there. So
you can't please everyone. What can you do? But it's
cool.
Yeah.
There's one more thing. I didn't even hear people speaking about it that much regarding Beatsource. Is that you can really impress people that request songs that are really not known.
Yeah.
But they're from their countries. If you have like a really mixed, cultural mixed people in a club, and I'll tell you from my own example. We have a lot of students that study medicine in our city.
Right.
They come mostly from Sweden and from Norway, and also from the Netherlands. And they come to my club where I held residency, where I have a residency. They come there pretty often. But what they did, they rented the club to make the like the integration party for the beginning of the university of the study on the university. So they were only them in the club, like only people from Sweden, from Norway, and like the Polish people were like the minority there. So and they and those people just were asking from really specific like songs from Sweden, songs from Norway or from Netherlands, and I wouldn't ever have that music in my library, like never, because I don't know the languages, I don't know the artists, you know.
Yeah, of course.
But I could find those songs on Beatsource, so and they were really impressed, like, you know, them. I was like, I don't know the songs, I don't have them, but I will search for them. If I can find them, then I can play them.
Or if you need to do like an Afrobeat set or a Colombian music, or, you know, they have everything, dembo, specific genres.
I had a bunch of people from the Netherlands on one of my parties, and I have some songs in my own library from Netherlands. And then and I played it, and I saw that a bunch of people is going like crazy, like hands in the air, singing that, and I was like, okay, they must be from the Netherlands. So I played another song I have from the Netherlands, and they went even more crazy. And then after the third song I played from the Netherlands, they started coming up to the DJ booth, and they were like, "Are you from the Netherlands?" I was like, "No, I'm from Poland." "Oh, you know all these all the songs from Netherlands?" Like, so that can be really impressive to people. Like, you can find some really specific songs from their countries on Beatsource. Right. You can even find Polish songs on Beatsource. So if you ever have like some Polish people coming up to your parties asking for really weird things, just ask them to write down the titles, because there's no way you can understand the artist names or the titles of the song. Just ask them to write that down, and there's really good possibility that you will find it on Beatsource.
That's cool. That is a good point. Yeah, that a lot of people don't talk about. That's so interesting. It's cool to hear how different people use it in different parts of the world too, and what helps them and not. So that's incredible.